Well, ladies and gentlemen, I figure I'll give my 2 cents. Tonight on the Explorer channel, about 8 o'clock, I will talk about it, but it is the 23rd day of December, and yesterday, Mr. Adam the Woo was found dead in his bed. From what I understand, Jim and Venice was supposed to meet up with him to do some stuff. Disney, he's a Disney guy. And whatever, it took till 5 o'clock or something, whatever, but he took a ladder, went up there, looked, and he found him dead in his bed, where they saw him, whatever. So, an autopsy, and a lot of people talking about it. I know Carpegger said he couldn't do the video, whatever else, and I don't know from Tampa J or anything, but I've seen lots of videos from different creators. And hey, I've spoke about the guy. I've always said support him, the Husk, Carpegger, Tampa J, Chris the Girl, other creators that go out and do and make videos. I've seen a few of his videos. The longer ones, no, his walk and talks were legendary. Legendary behavior. I know he wanted to sooner or later do a podcast, from his house. He loved movies. He was like Back to the Future was his main baby, and he was a Disney kid, and I get it. He loved to go, like I said, to movie locations. I saw him in Minnesota when he got kicked out of the Mall of America. I saw him walk. I was going to Blue, drop a customer off, and he was walking past. I just honked. He kind of just waved. And I've seen Carpegger went to the State Fair like 4 years ago when he lost his GoPro. He walked by. I just nodded at him. But people are using the word of hero. No, he's not a hero. I think that gets thrown around far too much. The people that run into fires, save a life, whatever. He was the GOAT of YouTube. I remember when Angry Grandpa passed away, people were crying. I mean, people get so emotionally involved in these YouTubers, and I get it. Like I said, I've seen, Wonder Hussy one time I saw her in Las Vegas. I think the world of the woman. I want to see her successful. I want to see her girl, Sarah, the Wandering Gypsy, do well. But, he loved Disney. And there's one creator that covered him all the time, and I spoke about this on the podcast. I said, God forbid, someday either he quits YouTube or he passes on, unfortunately, what came first. Pasadena Productions would be beside themselves. They did a video today and they talked about it, and he's going to decide where he's got to go on the channel. He does do traveling stuff, but he's made a lot of money on the Daily Woo. And he kind of reminds me of Blind Views, who did one today on this subject, who doesn't really know them, the Woo. He's just jumping the wagon. Had a rip on Camo Dave, had a crawl over his dead body. And like I said, I've seen other videos on the guy. That does a really good job. And in Pasadena Productions, they would always rip and spend his money because he didn't edit the way he expected. Because that one guy, Pasadena Productions, is obsessed with YouTubers. He went down, if you go back into his archives, Demonic Abyss, his wife, and somebody else drove down to watch Carpetbagger do some wrestling. That's the obsession that some people have with YouTubers. It's the food. They watch it all the time. So it's like he's always bitched about how the Woo spends his money. He took his whole family to a Disney park, a hotel, I guess, in where he lives in Celebration, right? Yeah, so what? Just like people bitching about how what's his name? Blind Views bitches about Tater, how he spends his money. My father always told me, never be ashamed, be afraid to be wealthy. But Pasadena Productions, who they blocked me over there, was always telling, how people should spend their money, right? Always was doing that. Always doing that. How he doesn't edit good enough. That's the way he did it. Carpegger's the same way. They're shooting, they're pointing. I don't like to edit a damn thing. Mine's a straight shoot. But he's 51 years old, found dead in his bed. God rest his soul. But I hopefully he had things in order. I've had a will since I was 25. Obviously got married. I mean, my heart goes out to his mother and his father. He was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. He's a Leo like I am. And I think his father was a pastor. Because he even said in a documentary he grew up sheltered. And he liked to show people he was a big banned from Universal somewhere. He was banned from because of Sneak in the Back. And I get it. People inspired to do their stuff. I get it, what he did. I did on this channel every day for almost 3 years. It was fun doing it. I just don't have time, okay? And it's fun to do it, but if you want to remember the Adam the Woo, what I did, even though I didn't like my sister, I planted a sampling of a tree in a forest behind my house. One for my mother, one for my dad, my mom, my brother, and my sister. And it's in a little wooded area. They have all planted together and they're growing. If you want to remember Adam the Woo, is go maybe pick up garbage in your neighborhood. I don't know. Go do something. Go volunteer at a no-kill shelter. Go to a nursing home. Something that you can remember him by. I mean, there's a place over here in Minnetonka. Maybe I'll go in there and bring some dog food, cat food in for his behalf and donate it for his memory. Hey, a lot of people love the guy. Hobo Shoestring passed away. I did a video, remember, some him that got like 4,000 views. He fell into a pond in Nashville and died. I mean, he used to ride trains all the time. You know, I pimped his body. I pimped his soul, but it's. I hate to be this in a morbid way, but it's just one less person you have to fight with on this video platform. I know it's not nice to say, but it's like in football, next felon up, and it's the next guy up, right? There was a guy in Utah who I followed, died on his exposition. You know, he died. He passed away. People on TikTok pass away every single day, and it sucks. But people crying that don't know him, and I know that what's his name was doing a live stream. I'm trying to confirm it. Jordan the Lion. I don't want to believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Well, his father said on Facebook he passed away, and he was like, at the end he started to cry. I guess they've met. I get it, but I wish the family well. His mom and dad have taken care of all his behavior, you know, the Marge thing, all the stuff he's collected. His sister, I think, lives in Montana. They're the ones that you want to have their hearts go out to, okay? A lot of people were Adam the Woo's friend because of he was, whatever his name was, because his YouTube level, not because who he was. I mean, to me, he comes off as the way he is on a video. And he seems like a nice guy. Where Carpetbagger comes off just like Nomadic Fanatic. Hey, you guys. I mean, if you look at Carpetbagger shooting at a replica of Camo Dave. Who does that, you know? I mean, we lost Fat Boy this year, Papa Grid 56. He was a little legendary figure on here. People do die every day, and people are getting a little too emotional. He's not a hero. He's just a goat, and he did what he liked to do. He wasn't looking well the last couple months. He was breathing heavy, like I talked to Carl. He ate like a pig, was gaining weight. Probably just the Widowmaker, or just the heart just stopped. I mean, I don't know if he went to a doctor or not. He's a virgin when it comes to alcohol and drugs. I will guarantee that's not even what happened. Hey, he didn't go to the doctor. Probably had heart disease, possibly. It just went quick. But it's unfortunate he's passed away. And, he'll be missed. And family will have to funeral arrangements. And I know my dad died, my mom died, going down to Arizona, take care of all her stuff, giving to charity, separating the family. It sucks. He was only 51 years old. He was fit by 50, and he got bigger and bigger. He looked real tired. He needed to take literally 2 weeks off and just get himself fit. But when you're traveling all the time, just like if you look at the presidents, like Bill Clinton, you look how he started and ended, Barack Obama, even Donald Trump is slowly before your very eyes. Biden got even worse. Rock stars, more and more travel. The bass player for George III, the Devil Destroyers, Billy Blau, I had spoke to him many times. I go, how do you handle this? And he goes, Jeffrey, every day I work out. I jog when I'm on the road. He keeps himself fit as much as I can. I watch what I eat, and I listen to my body, and I see a doctor every year. I get a full physical. One, because of the contract they sign to go on tour. And he goes, I take care of my body. And the Wilson sisters one time, they were on a tour. They wanted to see the whole country, so they had a concert every week instead of every day. If they could see the country and take their time and enjoy the country. He loved Disney. He loved movie sets. He loved all that stuff and all that. He got his autograph, his stuff for the Back to the Future. I don't mind the movie, but he was loving that stuff. He just got back from Italy, and he did his bucket list, and God bless him. He'll be missed. Shout the family out there. But it's just, time goes on, and his legacy will be on YouTube, okay? And he's not a hero. I don't watch the guy, but I knew who he was, and I've always shouted the guy out. Not that he needed it. That go check him out. The Carpetbagger, the Huss, Wandering Gypsy, the copycat guy. What the hell is his name again? I just mentioned him, but Tampa J, whatever else. But Patsy Production would always bitch because how he spent his money. They always did that. It's like, it's none of your business how Dad in the Movie spends his money. He wants to travel and stay in that hotel, so be it. He's earned the money. Okay? It's just amazing how Patsy Production would bitch about how he spent his money. Okay? It's like, really? God, they just constantly... So now their channel, where are they going to go? I mean, Cartbagger's boring. Tampa Jay's over the top. So who are they going to bitch about? Nobody. And the Troll Patrol, you know, they fought. They were bombing the YouTube. They fought over whatever else. But anyways, Adam the Woo, rest in peace, young man. You're the GOAT, man. A lot of people got inspired by you. I enjoyed some of your content, but God rest your soul, parents out there, sister, you guys. My condolences from me, okay? But happy trails, my friend. Hot cup of coffee. Bitch, please. Mean bitch.